morning, guys.
Good morning.
It's May the 12th, AT day 96. And we just left camp about 7 a.m. Gotta get an early start. We got a long day today. Got cold last night. Probably down into the mid 30s, I think. And had a bear come by the tent last night. It's kind of funny. It's about 3:30 in the morning. Heard a crash behind the tent. And the bear was probably pretty surprised because he just kind of sat there for a bit, didn't make any noise, didn't move. And I was just listening. And then after, I don't know, 5 or 10 minutes or so, he kind of huffed twice, and then I heard him crashing away. He's like, "Hoo, hoo." Like, I must have smelled so bad that he wasn't really interested in anything we had. So, like I said, a long day today. We're gonna try and do 26.7 miles. But we got a couple of bailout points in case we can't do that. So if we do 26.5, we'll be out, or actually about 23, and we'll be out of the Shenandoah National Park. So let's see how this goes, right? Woo! All right, guys, I'm gonna kind of deviate from our normal routine because I wanted to ask you guys a question. I've been doing a lot of walking recently, and when you're walking, you're always thinking. And I wanted to ask you guys what you thought a through hiker was. When I first started, or even before I started this journey, I kind of had the impression that a through hiker was someone that hiked the trail from south to north or north to south nonstop. And since I've started hiking, that idea has changed significantly. And I think the biggest change came when I met a couple, or we met a couple, up in Baxter State Park that were section hikers for 18 years. And we met them the day they summited Katahdin. And in my mind, I'm thinking, you guys are through hikers, probably more than anybody else. You devoted 18 years of your time hiking this trail, and finally you've summited. Well, the ATC defines a through hiker as someone that hikes the trail in one calendar year. And well, obviously we're not going to be through hikers according to that definition, but also the ATC states that anybody that hiked last year in 2020 or this year in 2021 is also not going to be recognized as a through hiker. So today I'm kind of under the impression that anybody that walks this thing from Georgia to Maine or vice versa is a through hiker. And I really don't care how they've done it. I don't care if they've skipped a very small section because of, I don't know, maybe a shin splint or something. Because this trail's tough. It's hard. And people get injured. There's people behind us with compound fractures, stress fractures, shin splints, sprained ankles, you name it. If those people still get back on the trail and finish, I mean, I still kind of view them as a through hiker. Anyway, before this gets too long, I want to know what you guys think. Just leave a comment or something, and let us know. I appreciate it. So a lot happened. We're obviously in Front Royal, and we're staying at Stumble Inn. Not sure why the icon is so far apart, but we started off at Pass Mountain Shelter right here, and that's where we kind of had the bear get behind us. Anyway, we didn't make the 26.5 mile day like we were expecting. No surprise there, right? Anyway, we ended up walking quite a bit. It's a very scenic walk. Lots of viewpoints along the way, as you saw in the video. And we made it past this shelter, which would have been a 15-mile day for us. This shelter right here, Gravel Springs Hut. And over the top of North Mount Marshall. And there was this water point right here. And we were kind of going to shoot for Compton Peak, which had a couple of campsites. But just past this water point was a nice stealth camp right to the left of the water with the four tent sites. We ended up just pitching a tent there because that made a 19.8 mile day for us. And we knew we weren't going to make 26.5 or 27 by sunset. And if we made it to this shelter right here, that would have been a 23 mile day for us and would have put us outside the park. And what we wanted to do was send up the drone as soon as we left National Park Service boundaries. So what we did is we just camped next to the water, and the next morning we woke up. We had a 7.7 mile hike out, and we sent up Cyclops as soon as we crossed through National Park Service territory. And then once we finished with that, then we ended up hiking down to here at US Route 522, and we picked up a shuttle.